Ethan Miller had spent his old life in Chicago editing terrible fantasy novels and complaining about badly written villains, until one careless thought pulled him into the Crown's beloved saint as Adrian Blackwood, the doomed villain awaiting public judgment in 7 days. His plan was simple: avoid every male lead, change nothing, and survive. Instead, he saved Noah from a poisoned cup, warned Mason away from a hidden trap, shielded Julian from dangerous magic, and pulled Crown Prince Lucas from an arrow before he could think. For names appeared on his wrist, turning red one by one, while the story whispered that obsession had reached a critical level. Lucas alone saw through him, not as Adrian, not as a villain, but as Ethan, the frightened editor trapped inside a body everyone had already condemned. Beneath the palace library, Julian found the black book that revealed the truth. Adrian had sacrificed pieces of his own soul again and again to save Noah, Mason, Julian, and Lucas, then sent one final fragment into another world to live as Ethan Miller. Ethan was not replacing Adrian. He was the part of Adrian that had escaped. When the book ordered him to choose one male lead and release the other 3 forever, Ethan refused. The forced devotion twisted everyone into protectors building cages, until Lucas opened the door and let Ethan leave because love without choice was only fear wearing a noble face. At the royal judgment, the story tried to complete its ending, accusing Adrian of corruption and demanding selection. Ethan instead called every soul fragment home, freeing Noah, Mason, Julian, and Lucas from the book's obsession. For one terrible moment, Ethan began to fade. Then Lucas, finally free of every bond, chose him anyway. His name anchored him. Together, with Noah, Mason, and Julian standing beside them by choice, they broke the black book into white butterflies and ended the prophecy. 3 months later, Ethan became advisor to the Crown. Lucas learned to love without ownership, and the others cared for him freely. When a blank white book declared that the villain had not stolen the male lead, but simply gave one man freedom to choose him, Ethan closed it with a smile. For once, no story told him what came next.